What is up, guys? Mike Alexander here. Going to be doing a quick little shindig here. Cryptonite chatter. Feel free to tune in, ask questions, make comments. Going to bring some heat tonight. Yeah. All right. So we were just looking at some of the trade calls we made here last week, and yeah, we picked up about 4 to 6 doubles, and we picked up a few new ones on the radar from thanks to a couple of friends here on Facebook Universe. Let's take a look at coinmarketcap.com. Take a look at the moves here in the cryptocurrencies over the last 7 days. Not advice, just what I'm doing. Right, so jamming a little Pulp Fiction here. Thank you, Quentin, for putting the soundtrack together. So yeah, major moves. Matter of fact, I just put a little bit extra into Tron myself on the retracement here. We had 274% gain on Tron, guys. Whew. 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 Hot, 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 caliente. So I'm going to pull up some of the trades I did, why I did those trades, why I took them. And yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff going on. Goodness. Look at these coins. When you go to the micro caps, goodness. Are you seeing this, guys? Are you guys seeing this? Woo! B3 coin. Had that one brought to my attention by a buddy of mine. He's up 800%, but look, 5,000% return, guys. Holy excuse my French. Excuse my French. And I happen to like the I happen to really like the white paper here. So I read the white paper on B3, and I'm just going to be waiting for the retracement on that one. But yeah, 5,567% return, guys. That's 55 times your money, honey, in 7 days. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You better believe I'm going to be putting some of these on my watch list. Let me get my pen and pad out. Give me a minute. All right, game on, guys. Game on. Finished taking a look at some of these coins. Again, high-risk coins. These are small micro caps. I'm usually 80% plus into the, the billion-dollar market cap. Probably I keep 60% in the billion-dollar market cap coins, and 30% I may keep in the 100 million to billion-dollar market cap, which is kind of the mid-range, mid-tiers. And anything lesser than that, highly speculative. But goodness, guys, this is a $2 billion market cap here on Dentacoin, going up 11-fold your money, honey. So yeah, wow. So what I'm looking for normally on a page like this is I want big volume. So $3 million volume on a $10 million market cap. I'm not too happy about that. Honestly, I'd probably wait a little bit more before I speculate. But, my buddy put in $800 into this coin, and, he's got $20,000 the next day. So, gamble and speculate if you want to. But, risk-adjusted returns. Do I mind throwing $500 or at a couple of coins and seeing how they do? There's quite a few that I'll be doing that with, but I'll probably be throwing between, call it about $200 to $500 in a couple of coins that I'll just be trying to hit some big ones. And you don't got to put in a lot. I mean, like I said, my buddy put in $800, flipped it to 20K. And you hold some of these for the longer term, like Pearl. This is one that I'm waiting for to retrace. PRL. That one was up 1,800% already. So Pearl, I'll be looking for some more. I like the what they're doing over there. But yeah, just so on and so forth, guys. It was very easy to hit doubles and triples, and I hit quite a few. But these are coins I've never heard of. Again, there's over almost 1,500 coins, almost 1,400 here on CoinMarketCap, but there's a few other places. But you know, I don't need to be into these really speculative coins. You know, I'm very happy with just 100% return my money, honey, or a 200% return. But some of these are just insane, insane. Look at this; it just keeps going. You know, part of what it is going on right now is it's almost like throwing darts. There's just so many good companies out there, but so many of these won't be around. So do your due diligence. Don't just throw money into something without doing more research about the company, because some of these are definitely suspect. But yeah, there's a quick little rundown of some of the coins, and some of my best coins are just poised to do some amazing pops, including Litecoin. I always keep piping on Litecoin. It's really a clone of Bitcoin, and it's going to be going to new highs, including Bitcoin this year. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin per se, even though I like blockchain. Bitcoin is good. It's great. I consider it to be like a cash alternate position, but I consider it a cash alternate position that's going to be appreciating from around the $17,000 to $20,000 price range that it's at now, and I expect it. You know, I don't have a crystal ball, but the trading partners and coaches I work with suggest, you know, we're going to see between $100,000 to $250,000 Bitcoin this year, and we believe that Litecoin should reach 1/4 the price of whatever Bitcoin reaches. Might not do it this year, might take 2 years, but if there's $100,000 Bitcoin, or really if there's even $20,000 Bitcoin right now, that hypothetically puts Litecoin's fair market value at approximately 1/4 or 5,000, which Litecoin right now is somewhere around 300 and I don't know, 260, 270, somewhere in there. It's bouncing around, hopping around. So yeah, guys, you know, I like doing these because I'm just trying to get some more education out to everybody. So hopefully this helps bless some of you. Let me change through the soundtrack. That's a little too slow for me. Get down, get down, get down. Yes, sir. So we're going to go check the $1 billion market caps only here. Give y'all a quick little rundown of what's going on in the big boy space. So yeah, we got KuCoin's Tron. So like I said, I'm buying on the dip here on Tron. I'll pull that up on the charts here in a minute. Sia Coin, that's another one that's hot on my list. Bytecoin, Steam, Binance, big on Binance. Gosh, I was in and out of Binance, guys, at $2, and it just hit 17, and I wasn't able to catch it back on the upside, just doing some swing trading. But I was able to catch it at $4, and again at where was I in on Binance? Between $4 to about $8, I believe, is where I was at. So quick little double, actually more than a double. If I was at 4, I had some of the coins in there. Did quite a jump on me. But yeah, I was in on Binance at $2. So from $2 to, you know, it touched 18 or 20 or so. So yeah, another 10 bagger on there to add to some of the list of coins that I'm buying into. Status SNT. I got to look into that one some more. But VeChain, guys, VeChain and Binance doing some big things. Look at the white papers. I come at this from more of a charting or a technical trading perspective, and just knowing that a lot of money is pouring into the digital blockchain space. Digibyte, this one had a big run for me. I caught a little over 100% on Digibyte there. will be, or close to it. We'll show you that one. Ethereum catching a little over, I don't know, 30 to 40% of that move there on the upside. NEM, definitely mentionable. Looking at some Lisk, Stellar. Ripple slowing down a little bit after its meteoric rise. Ooh, and we have OMG, Omisigo, the steady Eddie winner in my portfolio. Been buying this one since $7. So we're approaching what? That was about roughly 27 divided by 7. You know, we're approaching 4 times our money on Omisigo. The guys I listen to, what's neat about Omisigo, guys, again, their payment system already really big, just like PayPal, in the sense that they have a big following, a big client base in Asia. And what I understand is McDonald's is going to start to use Omisigo, and the local taxing authorities are actually going to start utilizing Omisigo technology to make payments. So it's anything that's payment systems, guys, is going to be huge in the new world economy or the new paradigms. EOS, I have a small position in EOS right now. I'm all about risk reward. I was piling into EOS at 52 cents to $2, and yeah, 24 times your money, honey, right there on some EOS. And I've pulled off a lot of the profits, moved them into other areas, including Cardano, ADA. We were buying Cardano at about 12 cents, 11 cents. You know, we shifted out of it. I wish I would have held on to some more of it, but I do have some coins still left on the ADA that, you know, a little bit in there. So we pulled about, I think, 400 or 500% on the ADA, and I shifted into some other great coins. Populous, this one's going to be an amazing coin, guys. This is also, and I should say, Cardano, these are all going to be more like smart contract companies, and some of them are going to be platforms. Smart contracts are going to be what enables you to automate a lot of the transactions and just do amazing things and create amazing applications. And EOS is going to be one of those. Neo doing some great stuff. You know, popping from $30. This is the Chinese version of Ethereum, which is up here. So what's great about them is they can control their, you know, well, just like anywhere, you know, people can regulate and control the markets a little bit, and Neo really has a monopolistic takeover in the space for Asia in some respects there. Now, Qtum, I believe, is a Korean company. It's one of the first companies to market with the proof of stake, I believe, which is there's a lot of technical things going on with cryptocurrencies, and I don't claim to be a programmer or know everything about the technicalities and the logistics of the cryptos, but there's some important technological advances that are first to market for Qtum that have enabled Qtum to just skyrocket. And I'll show you how much it's skyrocketed, because Qtum's done some amazing growth. Strat is one I continue to accumulate in my portfolio that we also pulled a double on. Litecoin, though, like I've been saying, went ahead and reshifted and reallocated more into Litecoin around the 230, 240 range. So I was happy about that. It ran up to 300 the next day after doing that. So Litecoin, I believe, is going to be the Amazon payment system for Amazon. The transaction cost on Litecoin to transfer and transact money is incredibly cheap. I was holding on to some IOTA, and I shifted out of IOTA just because the charts were no longer bullish for me. Ryblock's also doing some amazing stuff. So, guys, these coins are going to be poised to do some amazing things. Waves, Verge, some huge movers. The market cap of cryptocurrencies right now is around the $815 billion mark. We're going to probably cross the $1 trillion mark in cryptos before the end of January. And yeah, easy. 20% more, we'll cross that point, no problem. Before the end of January. And yeah, easy. I don't know what was going on there, but Wild. So what's going on, guys? Oh, I got quite a few people following here. What's going on? Oh, wow. A lot of you folks here. Nice of y'all to join. I didn't notice that too many people were in here, but thanks for stopping by, guys. Shout out to y'all. So any questions that I can help answer for you guys? What's going on, Jaime? Maureen, Rosie, what's going on, y'all? So yeah, great info. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. I'm glad y'all appreciate it. So yeah, check out some of this stuff here. It's just so people are aware of what's going on. These amazing gains here. Let's get into some of the nitty gritty and the charting to show you how I'm timing these and timing the waves to catch some of these monster growth trends. So I'll take a look at Tron. I just shifted money out of Lend coin. Let's take a look at that. Matter of fact, I'm just going to start from the top. EMC is one I just recently bought into, guys. Not advice, just what I'm doing. And so we were buying somewhere right in here, I believe, on the Lend. So what I'm drawing here is I'm using some of the tools. I'm using tradingview.com. I really highly, people ask me all the time, Mike, what are you buying? What do you think of these coins? I'm like, you can have the best coin in the world, but if you buy it at the wrong time, who cares, right? You're going to lose your ass. And that's what a lot of people do. They're like, Mike, I like Bitcoin. I think I want to get into Bitcoin. I'm like, why? It's so expensive right now. So Einsteinium, I really like it. And try to have a couple of drawings here already set up for you guys. But Einsteinium, I'm looking at the 1 hour charts too, by the way. We need to, as you're learning to do charting, you're going to want to do 1 day, 4 hour, maybe 1 hour charts to do shorter term kind of analysis. Just enjoy the ride, though. I'm not going to try to explain too much technical analysis here for you guys. But, anytime there's a lot of pattern recognition going on with price trade and prices and change of prices. So once you begin to recognize the patterns, technical analysis, go ahead and Google some technical analysis. But I've got my measuring tools here, and how I get the Fibonacci tool here. You always measure from a high price to a low price. It can go from here to here or here to here, but it's going to show you the size of the wave that's coming. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys is the downside reward versus the upside reward whenever I'm trading. So, and again, I've helped invest a little over $350 million for investors. And as far as people that traded themselves, goodness, I've probably helped maybe not 1,000 people, but certainly, for 4 years I was a trading instructor for TD Ameritrade and Schwab, and I was the MVP trading instructor. I mean, I was the swing trading charting instructor for Schwab and TD. So, I must have helped 10 people, call it 10 people a week for 4 years, to really get an understanding of swing trading. So 10 people a week, sometimes 20 people a week I'd get. But, each one trading at least $500,000 on average is kind of the clientele I would service. Upwards of $10 million clients that I'd consult. And, some of my clients' net worths were easily 10, 20 to 100 million. And, these are the kinds of folks that I was helping with their stock brokerage and trading. But, I'm applying that skill set to swing trading here in the cryptocurrency markets. And guys, I just started swing trading not even 2 months ago in the cryptocurrency market. I'm just buying and holding and stacking Litecoin, Ethereum, and some cryptocurrencies there on Coinbase, which you can click my affiliate link if you want to buy some, get started on the easy way. Coinbase is going to be the easiest to get started. It has higher fees in some instances, but believe me, the simplicity of Coinbase is well worth it whenever you can buy Litecoin right now, and just makes it so easy. It is a little cumbersome because you have maximums and limits and all these things that can be a pain in the butt, but Coinbase is going to be where you want to go. So 10 people a week times 52 weeks That's 520 people a year times 4 years. So yeah, I've probably helped about between 1,000 to 2,000 people learn charting and swing trading. So I'll just kind of show you some of the stuff that I like to look at and how I do the dang thing. And you should know that, you know, when I worked at Schwab, TD Ameritrade, Merrill Lynch, you know, each of these offices where I got the, you know, had the opportunity to work for and serve people and, you know, be of service. That's what I'm a big believer in, that, and really helping people. You know, we custodied between $2 billion to about, at each institution managed, you know, $2 to $4 billion depending on where I was at. But it seems like $2 billion was a pretty standard marker. So there's a lot of wealth here in Houston. And, you know, I'm just trying to portray the amount of experience that I have so that you know who you're getting this information from. So, Einsteinium. Looks like I already put my little marker there. That's where I bought, time and date that I bought there. So I already drew it in there on Einsteinium. But yeah, I measured out the growth pattern. So I see about a 13-fold gain in Einsteinium. How long will it take to get there? Well, you know, you can see how you can kind of measure the amount of time it takes for some of these things to go. Haven't used this tool here, but let me see what this does. Date range. So somewhere about right here to about right here. 92 bars, 15 days, 8 hours. So 15 days it took to swing almost 4,100%. Let's see how long this was. 32 days. So 33 days, and you had a 41 fold on your money, guys. Again, you do not need to risk a lot of money. If you put in $1,000 here, guys, you had 41,000 at the end of this ride. Now, it's very volatile. Again, if you buy the wrong thing, if you buy the best coin at the wrong time, you then went from that number. Let me show you how much you lost if you timed this wrong. So just because somebody talks about a coin, I'm just trying to point out, don't jump into it, please. Please learn what you're doing. Because if you got in there at the wrong time right there when most people are euphoric, you know, then you went down 70%. You went down to this retracement line right here, which is a very common retracement. But anytime you cross, you go up and down, guys, it's very common to retrace 50%, which would be down to this line right here on this chart pattern. And it's very common once you've if you've gone through something and broken through it, it's going to touch again. It's just a matter of time. Not always, but most of the time, like 97% of the time, 98% of the time, all charts will retrace 50% to the 50% retracement line. So it's very easy to put in a limit order when you see something make a big run. Just buy the 50% mark, and you still have some downside risk, right? But you're going to have much more upside potential. So on a coin like this, I was buying right around here. Haven't moved a whole lot. Actually, I think I bought this one a little further back over here. Somewhere around here. Needless to say, had a nice little run, ran 20, 30%. Now it's pulled back. But yeah, I believe this one is going to be a good one. So let me speed up here and just go through these charts a little faster. Any questions for me, guys? Any coins y'all want me to look at? Otherwise, I'll just keep trying to razzle-dazzle you guys with some more info here. But I'm just trying to check to see what up, what up. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for – hopefully this helps y'all. Do y'all know how to use the different exchanges? Let me just go ahead and put in some of the exchanges you should be looking at. Binance, click on my affiliate link. And here's the thing, guys. There's so much demand for cryptocurrencies right now. You know, cryptocurrencies have surpassed the New York Stock Exchange trading volume. So Binance, I'll just cut that out in case I'm logged in. But Binance, Bittrex, here's where you're going to want to find some of these coins. So if you want to see where a particular coin is traded, again, you're going to want to click on markets here on CoinMarketCap, and this is going to tell you all of the different exchanges. So That's one of the things that's one of the most tedious things about learning to trade cryptos, guys, is you got to learn to open something like 5 to 10 different exchanges. So I've got about 8 different exchanges where I have access to trade because some of the coins are not available on every exchange. So Binance right here, Leaky, you can see the different places where you can buy and sell. And some of these are going to be kind of suspect, but what you're looking for is you're looking for brokerages or exchanges, rather, that have high liquidity of a particular coin that you're trying to trade. And high liquidity ensures quick sales and fast purchases. If you have big volume and high liquidity, that's what you want. You don't want to be trading on on an exchange or on a coin that has no liquidity and no buyers and takers. So that's one of the reasons why professionals like myself really prefer high liquidity when it comes to coins. And the reason for that is when we're swing trading, we don't want to get caught and stuck on a trade that becomes a falling knife where you're getting cut on the price action. But yeah, I picked up some Ethereum here for my in-laws. I'm sure they were really happy. I was pointing out back here where we were buying some on the breakout. And again, I prefer to buy the fear, but you never know how and when to set some limit orders, because sometimes so whenever you're sitting in cash in crypto land, you're usually having to do it in the form of Bitcoin, or you're having to sit in something like Ethereum, or there's a couple of different exchanges that allow you to hold different cash positions, I'm going to call them, meaning they act as a trading pair to be able to buy something else. So just like you can hold cash and buy XYZ company stock, you know, people hold Bitcoin and they trade in and out of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is the alternate cash position. So there's quite a few alternate cash positions that I'll talk about. It's going to be one of the most important things to trading, is learning which is going to be your safety stability coin to go to between trades. And sometimes you can use the U.S. tether, the U.S. dollar, which is it's not a true representation of the dollar, but it's a tether. And so, yeah, my in-laws should be enjoying right around an 85% return on this coin. And we may shift and cycle into a few other coins for them. But this is not that long, guys. I mean, this is not that long to be making these kinds of gains. Again, if I'm measuring the time and day, this was just December, Christmas time. This was New Year's. From New Year's until now, guys, we're up 40%. I mean, these coins move. These coins move. And I'm just trying to educate y'all how to get in, how to buy and sell. One of the things you're going to need to do is, you notice, again, this is priced in BTC. It's priced in Bitcoin. It's priced in Ethereum. This one's priced in Korean won, KRW. So what does that mean? It means when you're looking at this, this says 17 cents on the price right now. But in Bitcoin, what does that mean? Well, in Bitcoin, this is the US dollar price. Let's see if there's a Bitcoin price on here. Well, I'll show you another example on here, just pulling one up. But Qtum. So yeah, good stuff on Qtum. So Neo. Tron. Let's just jump to Tron. I'm going to try to find just go straight to the Tron. That was the one that I was trying to show you guys that I was shifting into it and why. So here's Strat, US dollars in Stratus. So I pointed out where I was buying Stratus down here, and maybe even over here. Actually, I think I was buying Stratus right here on this line. But these were some support lines. Pretty cheap Stratus, huh? $17 now. Yeah, buddy. So just to show you how big this move has been, you know, we're hitting that. This would be a good time to shift out of Stratus, actually. which I'll probably stay up a little later, and usually may take me 30 minutes to an hour to position my trade, time it right. So right now this is hitting this blue bar. You're going to see a retracement happen or a breakthrough. And so far, let's see how many times this has touched this. This blue line right here crossing over into the red is a new ceiling, and you see how it's just poked through. And if we finish above this line today at midnight, this will be a new support once it crosses through this ceiling. But let's see how many times does it come back down to touch this support line. So it's broken through once. It hit once back here, twice, 3 times. Third time it busted through. It didn't quite hold, but 3, 4, 5, 6. But now it's holding. So it's touched 1, 2, 3. I think this is going to be bust through point. So, but normally you could take some profits here and shift into a coin where you see more upside potential. But I think actually Strat is probably going to bust through that right there. And you can do some Elliott wave action. So if you wanted to, and I'm not the best Elliott wave chartist, but essentially everything moves in waves of 3 waves to the upside, 2 waves to the downside. And the waves to the downside are monster fast. But this is going to be A, B, C, D, and I probably didn't do that right. There should be one more here, it looks like. But point is 1, 2, 3, probably be a little pull back down to here, 4, and then 5 will probably break through on there. But yeah, Elliott wave. So I'm mostly looking for head and shoulder patterns whenever I'm trading a lot. You'll see a upside down head and shoulder, or what appears to be a head and shoulder. You'll see one when I pull it up. But yeah, Strat, this is going to be one of the coins that I see quite a bit of run in it. And this is the US dollar analysis. When I analyze this in Bitcoin, oh my gosh, Strat is where it's at. But let me show you where I'm talking about on there. And it takes me a while to find these coins, giving myself some incredible tendonitis on my arms. Scrolling through all day. Digibyte, I'll come back for you, sir. I will come back for you. XBG, guys, this was going to be either a big winner or a flop there for a little while, but I got to believe it's going to do well. So you got to keep a little monitoring on some of these, but let's see, where are we at on the Tron, TRX? And the reason I could just pull it up, but usually I've already done some drawing on each of these charts, and it's just a lot easier to do it this way. So Tron, baby, Tron. So again, low point over here we're measuring from was December, around December 1st. And Tron, again, you're going to want to read the white papers and research these companies a little bit more on your own. But what was the high price here? And again, on the top left, the way you read this, guys, anytime these are called candles, but on the top left where it's red, you're going to see the OHLC, the open, the high, the low, the close, right here. OHLC, open, high, low, close. So that tells you where the price action has been for that day. So I'm just going here, and I'm looking at the H to see what the high was. And we're looking in BTC, guys. It's a little difficult, but 0.00014. So the way we measure this, just going to go to 0.00014. Oh, doesn't quite match up on there. 0020. Yeah, so 0020 seems to be the highest. So we're about right there. So yeah, What does that mean? It's 125 times your money. You put in $1,000 in December, guys. You have 125 grand now. So if you find these coins in advance, that's, you know, you're just instantly going to be almost a millionaire on some of these coins. But it's all about the technology. Research the technology. So I'm confident in the technology of Tron, Qtum, Neo, all the coin. I have to first believe in a coin before I'll drop money into it. Now I will speculate in some based on what other people say, but these are going to be people that I believe have a lot of credible knowledge. Folks like John McAfee, I definitely follow closely, despite all of the controversy around what he has to say. But yeah, so where do I see Tron going? Why did I buy into Tron? So we've had such an amazing run back here on Tron. Let's see where I'm going to try to show you guys what the downside risk is on Tron. You know, I believe it can go down to this green line or this green line, but again, normally you're going to see two big downswings, but you had one here, came back, one here, so that's two big downswings, and then you're going to start to see a new form pattern to the upside. And again, this is, you see this down here where it's crossing over on the RSI. That's a, once you start to cross back over to the upside, it's going to be a bullish pattern. And again, I like to see higher than normal volume. We're crossing over into higher than normal volume territory. Made it an easy buy point for me. So it pulled up, came back down, and I was looking to buy that there. So let me see if I can retrace the coin on here so you could see, you know, easy point to set a limit order, even somewhat down here. But yeah, so how much downside risk do I see in Tron? Again, buying somewhere right in here. Almost 30%, almost 47% downside risk, guys. Why would I buy into something with a 47% downside risk on a coin? This point seems to be a high point. What was the high price that day? 0.0064. Let me see if I can adjust the chart a little. There we go. So right in there on the high price, actually. So yeah, I believe that to be the downside risk right there, about 41% downside risk. But this coin has so much potential to the upside, guys. It's going to blow your mind. Let me just show you. So again, all I'm doing is using this Fibonacci measuring tool. I'm no wizard. I'm not doing anything. This is like putting a ruler up and just drawing a line from high to low, like a monkey can do this, right? So I see about a 999, so tenfold your money, honey, upside with about a 40% downside. That's a no-brainer when I'm looking at trading. Yeah, 11 times your money, honey, right abouts. So yeah, I shifted into Tron because of that, and that's what I do. I just measure downside risk and upside opportunity, and I took some money off of a coin that I really didn't want to take money off of. I was doing really well in it, pulling a double from last week to this week, but I can't ignore 11-fold my money, honey, and we're probably talking about doing that move in this same time frame that this coin did from here. So what time frame is that? Let's just go back and take a look at how long the wave took to form. Again, probably from about right here. I mean, I could even measure from shorter, really, but let's say from right there to right there. 7 days, guys. 7 days, 8 times your money. Am I saying it's going to do that this time? No. It might take a little longer. You see, I mean, we're still measuring from back here, but you're going to have some monster waves with the Tron guy. Um, and actually, that was where if you'd bought down on the dip. So right now, the current price is right around there. So you're still more around 583 times your money on Tron based on the current price. I was measuring earlier from where the low price had touched, which is usually where I put my limit orders. So Tron, I'm definitely holding some. And I traded out of Lend Lend BTC. So let's pull this one up on the chart to show you. So whenever you have faster growth, again, I like to see big volume bars right there, guys. You want to see big volume. It's a very good sign. So I expect to see big moves. How big of moves? Well, about 472%, or just shy of 5 times your money, honey. So I did all these drawings because I just pointed out where I bought it, and I shifted out of Lend because why? Because I saw a very good pullback and a retracement line, right? So this is how you swing trade, guys. You swing trade out of something that is hit a resistance or a ceiling. You sell, and this is where I sold. I sold some probably right there or maybe even down here. But there's a very good opportunity to take some profits off the table. Why? Because I bought at 12 cents. I say 12 cents, but 0.00012 Bitcoin. And now we're at 23, 24. So we're double. I doubled my money from last week to this week. And so now I still have 400 or 500% upside, but I know that I don't like to see my account go down after a big gain. So whenever I hit new highs, I like to trim half the position, which is, I believe, what I did on this one. I trimmed half. I expect to see this bounce off this support, and I expect it to continue on to its upward trajectory, something like that. Now, I'm not a perfect trader, but pretty sweet. LTC, guys, load up. I'm a big, see, 240. So I did a trade right around 230, 240. I said, okay, this is just an easy, too bullish of a pattern, and the damn thing just went vertical. So after seeing this price action in this chart, I said, okay, this is about to break out here. So just had to pull the trigger. Seeing this volume back here, I was like, yeah, this is going to take off. So I dropped some money right in there, and we ended up popping to $300 that day. So technical analysis, guys. It helps you see the size of the waves, and it helps you time the waves. So again, we popped up just 20%, just literally within the same day of pulling the trigger on that one. And it's back down. So I just believed it to be a good point to dollar cost average some more Litecoin. And it's one of my favorite, most bullish positions because I believe it to be the payment coin of choice. And I believe this coin is going to be somewhere around $5,000 at the end of the year. And yeah, big monster gainer. So how much Litecoin do you need to become a millionaire this year? If we're at $5,000 Litecoin, I don't know. Let's see. A million divided by $5,000 Litecoin, I said. $1 million divided by, I don't know if I'm doing that right, $200 Litecoin? That doesn't look right. So 263, 5,000 divided by 263. It's 19-fold. So I expect to see about a 19-fold in Litecoin from here at 5,000, which sounds astronomical, guys. But considering Litecoin went from a little under $4 to 400, that's 100-fold. A 20-fold move this year is actually not that big for Litecoin. Wow. So I was really happy to buy some at $4 and $20. Let me tell you, it was like buying Bitcoin back at $4 and $20. If you had the chance to buy Bitcoin, guys, at $263, would you do it? Litecoin is it. Litecoin is a clone of Bitcoin. So if you want to have the opportunity to buy Bitcoin again, but this is more of a utility coin in the sense that this is actually going to be used for transactions. Bitcoin has been adopted more as store of value, and the transaction costs are extremely high for Bitcoin, which is one of the main reasons people are using cryptos. Litecoin is taking that place in that position as the transaction, inexpensive, efficient coin. And if Amazon, not if, but I believe when Amazon adopts this and makes this announcement, guys, you're going to see maybe a tripling of this coin from this price. But let's see where the price action suggests right here. Yeah, so this is where I see about a $1,300 price in Litecoin from where we're at currently. So I like that. I'm a hodler holding on for dear life. So Litecoin is going to be one of my favorite, and it's actually my largest position is Litecoin. And I've got a few others that are up there with it. But I like to shave off profits and get into coins where I see big upsides and where I see positive swings on the trade. So I've talked a whole lot, guys. Has this been helpful? Do you guys like this? Any questions? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? So not a whole lot of comments, just 2 comments, but I'm glad y'all are checking it out. And big action here. So let's see what else we got going on. I'll just go through some of these here. So Tron was one that I was adding to. Let me show you all this one on next. See what y'all think. I'm accumulating this one here. ADA. That might be a good buy point right there if y'all want to get into ADA. Let's see here. Strat BTC, Digibyte. Digibyte is one I was talking about getting into. Bought right here. So what are we doing on Digibyte? We're about 90% gain right now on Digibyte from last week. What date was this? The New Year. So we're 7 days from the New Year. That's where I bought. And yeah, we're moving right along. So when I look at Digibyte with Bitcoin, look where the price of Digibyte was. Goodness. 40 times your money, honey, right here. This was May. That was May 6th to June. 30-day period, 40 times your money, honey. And then it collapsed. And again, this is just, it's a process. It's a normal process. Seems highly volatile, guys, but to me, this is like green light. This is like red light. And again, it came all the way down, and the next impulse move or the next big move is going to be a doubling of this move right here. So what does that mean? It means on Digibyte, I'm a hodler of Digibyte, and I'll swing some profits. But that's 14. That'll be about 15 times my money, honey, at the end of this move. So this could be about another month or 2. Who knows? You know, I don't have a perfect crystal ball, but based on previous movements, this is, I believe, where Digibyte is headed. So I'm a hodler of Digibyte. And let's take a look at next. And oh, Strat BTC, guys. This is the one I was talking to you about earlier. Why do I like Strat BTC? Let me show you. It's not enough time on this chart here. I don't know why. Maybe the US dollar chart's a little better. Okay. I guess I was buying Strat right around there. I didn't get to buy this one that cheap, I guess. But right around there to where we're at now is still 60%. And bought in December, up 60%. Where do I expect Stratus to go to? Well, let me show you. Funny you should ask. Looks like we shifted through the whole station on Pulp Fiction here. What else is there? All right. So this gets to be a little tedious, but if you're analytical, I did that the wrong direction. You got to go from high to low. So again, from high to low, and now I just measured the next impulse move. All right, so how much higher do we see that going? See it going to at least right there. It's 184%, but with BTC, the charts get a lot more interesting. Let me see if I can get this to play out here. I don't know if it's going to cooperate. I may need to do another chart here. Here we go. It doesn't seem to be working on this one here for me, but yeah, Strat. I was looking at some other charts in BTC with Bitcoin, and guys, the growth on that one, something like 180-fold, something sick on Strat, and I'll be adding more. So a lot of good coins in here, a lot of good things to average into, buy some more. Wave's going to be doing some great stuff. Bitbean, waiting for some more retracement on Bitbean. Bitbean did a recent run where it went way high. I see Bitbean doing this run right here. And when it finishes that run, guys, with Bitbean, let me try and show you all what's going to happen here. So if you do Bitbean here, you do this price action. Yeah, buddy. That's how much I expect Bitbean to potentially run. Now, I see it doing a retracement, at least to right here. I see a retracement at least to right there, if not down to right here. I'd expect down to there, but you might even see something down here. So putting limit order in right here, watching it. May not catch the bottom, but I'm waiting for the pattern to get better. And goodness gracious. So yeah, I'll be adding with Bitbean is another coin that I'll be adding to the portfolio because it's got 1,300% upside with about 50% downside risk in the short term. So that's called just risk reward, guys. You don't put in a lot, but once you see the chart improve, dollar cost average in a little bit more, shave profits on other coins, and just shift and just repeat. Like I said, I had 4 to 6 coins that doubled, some tripled. This one, like I said, Binance, Amazing run. Gas is going to do some amazing stuff here. So, yeah, hopefully that helped you guys on checking the risk reward. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. If y'all got any questions or anything, how do I get started? What's going on, Kevin? Yeah, you're going to want to start with Coinbase. It's a simple place to go to. I'll click on my previous links, and you can get started that way. What's going on, Mateo? What's going on, Broderick? But yeah, you want to get started and get all your exchanges and your wallets set up. You can look at some of my previous posts, and I got a lot of information about that as well. And I really got to finish posting some of the tutorials I've been wanting to do. But start with Coinbase. Like I said, I've got the affiliate link. If you want to click on that, I appreciate it. It gets you $10 bonus, gets me a $10 bonus. So hook yourself up to a $10 BTC bonus on your first deposit, and that'll help you out. But I'm petered out, guys, so I'm going to take a look at that trade I was going to adjust some into. I think it was Qtum I was talking about, or some of these others. But you guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks for tuning into the frequency on the Cryptonite Chatter with your boy Mike Alexander here, pro swing trader, helping you make more money, honey, so you can have more fun, more freedom with your family. And good luck, guys. Cheers.